question. The Akali is definitely not something I expected to see. I think that's very greedy, and it
this
certainly
is Rascal's
can win.
Akali, man. He's allowed to be greedy. He is absolutely allowed to. He's so good at this champion. Has been ever since he was back on DRX. So very excited to see what they're going to be able to get done here, especially with such.
It's going to be a good fight for the Aatrox. You would think, you know, if he could teleport down there and make a big amount of CC come through. He's got a lot of disruption, right? He's really good at those early skirmishes. But if he doesn't, you know, you're going to have a big problem.
Croco has a big problem himself as Heroic Entrance is going to come through, but Effort maybe regrets that decision. BDD, Emperor's Divide onto 2. Croco going to be chased down by the Olaf. Rascal might be delivered the kill, and he is. Shockwave not going to find any joy at all as Fate comes on in, but now Rascal's here as well, gets the second of the perfect execution, and Effort gets taken down, conquered by the sands of BDD. Now Summit, yeah, it looks like his world is ending as he's just going to leave.
Really nice execution there from BDD, and Rascal gets delivered the first ball. Looked like he took it more than it was given to him, but he guaranteed it.
Decided to hand the kill over to Rascal as well, because that just straight up wins the top lane. At the same time, Rascal still hasn't gone back yet as he throws out the ultimate, looking for some extra damage onto Summit. The Ignite already down. We'll see whether the perfect execution is going to land. It doesn't, as the backflip also goes wide, and Summit is able to walk away. Moves up to help with this dragon. The macro once again from Gen.G looking very, very good. And this is the Gen.G that we got used to in their first few games. They've since gotten worse, but now Undertow's flying on forward. Flawless, though, decides that he doesn't want to fight this. As teleports coming through from our top lane, as there's a shockwave onto 4 members, but Summit is just eviscerated. BDD off to the side, looks for the Emperor's Divide, but doesn't get it onto Croco, who flashes his way out. I think I rhymed by accident there, but that's okay, as there's the flash forward on the Justice Punch. BDD once again flashing away from the Gargoyle.
Disaster for Live Sandbox. Collapse comes through.
Yep, we got the Zenith Blade to come down here as well. Solar Flare is flashed out of there by Fate. Shockwave picks up one of them. BDD makes his way back. Definitely a high-value target as Emperor's Divide doesn't do too much. Now Rascal finds himself between a rock and a hard place, but Croco is going to bite the dust first. Taken down by Flawless, is now Shirley continuing to get frustrated within this one. Rascal quite low. Summit deciding he wants to take matters into his own hands. Not sure whether it's the greatest move as life comes on over, and Summit's just going to be smited. And Shirley will join the Gen.G fold.
Engage. Rascal just has no fear here. He probably should.
Yeah, might have wanted a bit more fear than that. Does, of course, have the ultimate available as old Justice Punch doesn't connect. Summit looking to get over the wall. Remember, this is the perfect game, Rascal. Don't play with our hearts like this. As he's going to make it out. Teleport available, and the Drake has been started. They can't lose this either. If you make this a 50-50 and lose the Drake, I'm going to be very upset, Gen.G.
So anti-hype.
They are looking to fight it. Yep, teleport coming through from Rascal. He's seeing whether he can do it, seeing whether they can get this fight as life flashes on board. Shuriken backflip doesn't connect. The Drake is taken by Gen.G, and BDD locks down the Gargoyle. And look at Flawless just obliterating the backline. Shockwave does absolutely nothing. Summit trying to be a hero. Life goes down. No! The perfect game is over as Croco is now going to be the next target. Gen.G still going to win this game. You got to take what you can get, right, guys? As Flawless should be able to find an Undertow. No, it's an Udyr, remember? So maybe you'll just... No, Reckless Swing, never mind.
They're not, actually, in fact. So Live Sandbox is kind of doing a little ringer on the road.
Just... Oh, no. You're saying what you want.
Veil. But no.
But he's still mega dead. It's like...
This game is getting...
Toggles he is very scary. Summit over the wall, looking for the flank. World Ender has been popped, looking for Flawless now, who Ragnaroks to get himself out of the way. Rascal still biding his time. And Live Sandbox still grouped as 5, but they need to make a move now. This is when they have the advantage.
BDD, no teleport.
A bit of an advantage.
Didn't even get the perfect game.
That's what I'm sad about. As a 6,000.6k gold lead, as BDD puts up the wall. I think that was intentional, actually, just to make sure that it works like a Weaver's Wall, and that guarantees the Baron. So for any of you throwing Keck W's in the chat, I would stop as in goes Effort, looks for the taunt, but only finds it onto Flawless, who doesn't get taunted. He's going to grab the kill onto the Gargoyle first up. That's a one-man Shockwave, but immediately Rascal gets back in. Perfect execution, gets an afterthought Samira kill, and Croco's now trying to run away. Life, can he actually get the stun onto the Udyr? That's the question, as there's a Shuriken backflip, and Summit will be the next in line. Life goes golden just to taunt the man in the Live Sandbox top lane. That's your Omen ace, and that should be...
Gen.G won been the beginning, the middle, and the end of this game. So
yeah. And every lane, and the jungle, and everything. As now Life going in once again. Croco just going to wander his way out. Infernal Chains mean absolutely nothing. That's a dead summit. I would be more excited about it, but it feels like there's an air of inevitability right now for Gen G as Effort tries to run away. Rascal underneath this inner turret. You've got Udyr still running, giving some thumbs up, but it's not a thumbs up towards a victory. It's a thumbs up to get me into game number 2. I'm done with this one.
BDD going deep.
Yeah, there's the Emperor's Divide. Special delivery on the Orianna. She gets a shockwave, but it's not going to really do too much as Leo. Oh, the last couple of feathers from Ruler. Cool guys don't look at explosions either now as Croco looking for the Xayah, but I don't think he really wants to find it. Maybe settle on the fountain at this point in time and just wait before that game number 2 rolls around as perfect execution out from Rascal. Wants to be able to take down Croco here. Gets onto the fountain, grabs the kill, goes golden, and that will be the ace for Gen G. Heroic effort. The only death for Rascal was on his terms. This game, flawless as well. Phenomenal performance, and this is the Gen G reinvigorated that we wanted to see.
Yeah, reinvigorated. It's against a weaker opponent in Live.
It's like hover something fun and then Aatrox.
There you go.
And it doesn't actually do that great into the Ornn.
Yeah.
Like, laning phase, you can, you know, win some trades, things like that, out sustain him and stuff. But like Bramblevest comes in, especially when it's Olaf and the Aatrox.
No, this is going to make it so much easier for Life to actually play forward with no exhaust there. He's not done.
Yeah, another one. I don't know whether the passive was back up again. That would have done a decent amount of damage there to Leo, but still, do you know what Life's going to do? I'm going to go back to my point, okay?
Yeah, go
what
for
you
it.
do is hover your mouse over enemy champion, put down the E button, and then you get first blood. It's so easy. As Ruler's going to pick up that kill with the Academy.
When you're losing lane this hard and you're getting dominated this hard, like you can't find anything.
I like this. Wait for Life to use his E. Sidesteps the grand entrance very nicely, but he's still going to die. Takes a little while, and Ruler's able to offer a lot of damage back, but still, they grab the kill. That's one apiece for both of these teams, and no potential perfect games this time. Xayah going to be rotating first.
Yeah.
Out of the bottom lane, as Ruler might actually stick around and look for plates, as Summit is going to get the inside track down the river. The flash forward, but that's a great buffer on the flag and drag. Flash out from Life as well. Will keep himself alive, gets a slight shield from that W. And now the Ornhorn has been sounded. Does get a couple of knockups here as in goes Flawless. Finds the man drop as Summit's going to flash out of the way of the searing charge. Leo just under fire a little bit underneath.
The previous skirmish, and now they're just trying to reapproach this with BDD. Oh, he misses.
No. Yeah, doesn't get the Emperor's Divide whatsoever. Has to flash, get himself out of the way. Great double knockup. There's the Cataclysm. The stopwatch is available for Life, but I have a feeling he's going to be falling down regardless. 4 members, a little too many for just one Jarvan to deal with, and that is going to be Eye of the Herald over to his outer turret in mid. And for a twist of fate to be this far in the lead as far as the lane, that's fantastic work. And now, destinies like this can happen. Because he's going to jump forward, Ruler immediately cleanses, and Fate may have bit off more than he can chew. Immediately afterwards, Ruler gets out with the Killer Instinct and Flawless. Locks down the kill, but Ruler's going the wrong direction. Grand entrance avoided, but I still think he's in a bit more trouble than he wants to be. There's the supercharge. Buys a lot of time, but he's still dead.
Rick, second one of the game. Gen G cannot engage here. They're too slow. They're going to look for Summit.
Yeah, there's the flash forward. Not going to get knocked up as there's the Ornhorn, and it looks like Rascal should be able to grab him. There we go. Can't dash far enough as the shield is set up, and Flawless is going to help Rascal grab that kill. 4 Infernal is so scary. You're exactly right about that one. And Gen G in the mid lane here, trying to soften up the members of the Liz sandbox as we got 15 seconds before that Infernal comes down, and Wolf, you're right about it being important. The Destiny is going to come down, and Fate, he's just going to use it to reposition. A teleport comes on forward, and now the Destiny not giving the vision that they wanted. Rascal, we'll see when this Ornhorn is going to sound, as immediately Flawless is just evacuated from Summoner's Rift. Effort also has to leave. Does get to hold on to his life, but will need to go back home. And Gen G, 4v4 now. See what they can do. We don't have a smite available, and that's why Croco has started this one off. They'll have to win a fight before they try to go for any sort of Drake. As Fate does get a gold card in, but BDD is able to create some distance, and Effort actually comes on back in.
Have to respect
Genji, this is dangerous.
They have to respect Genji's ults, especially BDD's Emperor's Divide, that can turn this team fight in an instant. Rascal moving forward.
Yeah, Ruler steals away a blue buff as well. Nice work, you know, everything that you get around the side, certainly good news. As Croco's taken half of his health bar from the dragon alone, I believe, as he is the Ornhorn finally. Life goes in, nice double knock up there from the Orn as Ruler supercharging, basically unhindered in the backline, just does it all pretty much by himself. Locks down Leo, and this is exactly what we were talking about. Flawless makes his way back into the fight for Rascal, so Typhoon should be coming in relatively soon.
There we go.
As in goes Life once again. Leo's the one that's put in the baby cage this time as Effort. He's in a lot of trouble as well. Rascal finds the flank. Beautiful aim on the ram as now Summit was like, maybe I'll go in, and then he's like, maybe not, and then back in with the world ender, but he's stunned up, gets a huge shield as Rule is just standing in the front line, and now Olaf, thinking that he's tanky, is absolutely not. Life gets away from Fate, and Rascal does not care about Fate's damage whatsoever. Ruler picks it up with a Void Seeker in the end, and now Fate finds himself. Ceaseless hunger comes through.
Fate's gonna have to Destiny for a flank. He's so late. Here he comes.
Yep, Summit gets over the wall as well. In goes Fate with his Proto Belt. Cataclysm set up on the back side. And now Leo's just going to be taken down. Ruler gets in with the Killer Instinct. Emperor's Divide onto Summit, who tries to get out of the way and does keep himself alive for a little while, but it's a double kill for Ruler. And now he's chasing after Croco as well. Make it a Quadra as he's looking for the Penta onto Fate. Fate will get out of the way, though, and will deny Ruler his rightful Penta. This is the final one, I would assume. As, yes, Kais is broken, but Rule is also pretty good. As, now, Life looking for a possible opportunity. Rascal inside the Cataclysm. Who's stuck in where with who is the question as Leo up into the Featherstorm, trying to stay alive in the backline. Some low health bars on Genji, but the Blade Caller not good enough. Effort gonna get a knock up there onto BDD, who flashes out, shifts some sands. Good knock up from Rascal as well as Ruler, continuing to free hit on the backline, but now gonna be moved out of the way. Fate threatening with the gold card, and they will be able to lock down 3 kills, and now Live Sandbox look like they're in control.
Oh, they certainly are, and the question is, where was that Emperor's Divide in that fight? He was holding it. It looked like he wanted to have it at the perfect time to turn the fight around with Ruler, but he just never got to use it, and he died. Or rather, didn't. I suppose he didn't die, actually just got away, but he was never able to turn that fight around. And that was a bit weird, as Ruler's going to come over here by himself and look for another. He's like, oh, I didn't get the Penta last time, I'm coming for it this time. Look at the damage.
Yeah, he gets a lot of damage here as Ruler will get stunned up. Has USS. There's the Emperor's Divide you were looking for. Will Killer Instinct right into the backline, flashes over, and this is why he held onto it. They wanted to get it 2 versus 4, and Genji now looking to try and crush this game.
Never gonna doubt BDD holding that Emperor's Divide ever again. Never, ever gonna doubt it. There's only a few.
And I actually said 2 versus 4 because I'm like, surely they're not going in 2 versus 5. But it was, in fact, 2 versus 5 at that instance. As Summit taking a lot of damage, Searing Charge gets the knock-up. As Rascal's pretty big in that backline, and now Flawless, man dropping in to try and get some damage down, but now finds himself kind of lonely. There's the Ornhorn, though. Effort actually going to avoid it for the minute. As Pantheon picks up the kill onto the Zyre, and now Leo finds himself in that death chamber once again. Inhibitor will be going down. We'll see whether Genji just try and push for the win right here.
It looks like it. Ruler is just playing so well. He's playing out of his mind. He's going to get away here, no problem. And I think they've just got too much damage.
Yeah, Ruler just going into his supercharge whenever he needs to. That Nexus turret not going to be long for the world as now Killer Instinct comes in. That's a double kill instantly. Summit going to go down as well, and the Nexus will follow. Genji, a decisive 2-0 in the end. Liv Sandbox made them work for it with their mid-game play, but Ruler and BDD, that instance around the Baron, just beautiful League of Legends.
Oh, amazing play out of Genji around the fact that they had so many engaged